there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittany Bundles, and today we're going to be talking about adding a chat feature on your website, some of the benefits that adding a chat feature can actually do for your business, and also some of the different apps that I use personally for my business to help the communication grow between me and my customers and also help to increase more sales. So, and not just even the sales portion, but it also helps me get a better understanding of my daily visitor count and also where the majority of my visitors are coming from as far as the location. So this is going to be a really helpful video, especially if you're at the point where you have a website created already for your hair business, or if you're at the part where you're like, hey, I'm really ready to build my website and I want to know more information about the features and some of the apps that are available so that when I build my website, I know kind of which services and apps to look for. So if you are interested, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into the video. So one thing that I do want to say is creating your website on the Shopify platform is definitely beneficial in my opinion. So if you do not have a website created on Shopify, go ahead and click the link down below in my description bar and start your free trial or select the plan that best fits you and your business needs. I have experience a little bit working with GoDaddy and some other websites, but I don't think that they offer as many apps as Shopify currently. And you may, be thinking like, apps, I really don't need apps in my store, but apps really gives you the ability to customize your store even more. It gives you the ability to offer different incentives, like they have different promotional apps for your business. They have different chat options for your business, and we're going to be going over some of those today. They have different marketing tools. I mean, there's just so many options and apps available with Shopify. I love it. And that's what I use for my website. But I do want to start off the video by saying all apps are not the same. Not all apps have the same functionality. So when you are looking through your Shopify app store, you will notice that some of the apps have different pricing. Some of the apps are completely free. Some of the apps allow you to receive a portion of their services for free. And then if you want more in-depth services, then you'll have to pay this amount. And the good thing about adding the apps is the majority of the apps, you don't have to pay up front. You actually get like a free trial and then you're billed on your Shopify bill. So I don't know, I just like it. I think it's very convenient. So let's go ahead and go over the first thing that I would recommend looking for. So the first thing that you want to look for is this app going to be compatible with your device? You do want to read the details with the app, because even if the app allows you to install it on your store, you still want to make sure that there's no conflict between that app and the store theme that you have. So some themes don't work well with some apps. I don't know, that's just how it is, depending on how your website is coded. Now, you do want to check that. If you go ahead and add an app to your website, you do want to make sure that it's working, make sure that all the functionalities are there, kind of play around with it, do some testing to make sure this is something that you do want to move forward with. And then also make sure it's compatible with your cell phone. So the way that I communicate with most of my customers via chat is with my cell phone. So I have the app downloaded on my Shopify store, my website, and then I also have an app that's downloaded on my phone that allows them both to correlate. So when a customer goes to my website, I'm able to get the message, or if they go to my website and, chat in that box, I'm able to receive the message and reply back. And so you do want to make sure that it's not only compatible with your online store, with your theme, with your website coding, but that it's also compatible with your cell phone, smart device, your computer, whatever you're going to be using to communicate with your customers. And a quick way that you can do that is by installing the app and just checking out, and like I said, doing some testing to make sure that that feature is going to be compatible. Now, the next thing that I want to bring up is visitor location. So this app that I use is called Chatra. Or Chatra. It's Chatra. This is an app that's also available on Shopify. I use this app and I really enjoyed this app because of the visitor location information. Whenever a visitor goes to your website, I did have it connected to my phone as well. So I'd be able to get a message, and it showed me every time a visitor was on my site. Not just that, but it showed me where the visitor was coming from. So if I see a lot of visitors today from California, then I know that that is an area where either my ads are working really well there and they're driving, traffic to my website, or that's an area where a lot of people know my brand, or a lot of people are searching for me, or, just kind of helps you get a better understanding of your analytics. Now, you can also look at some of this information through your actual Shopify store, But if you're someone that is on your phone and you do most of your business work from your phone, it's a great feature to have just to kind of get reminders and see who's on your website and where they're coming from. Now, that app is not free. I believe it's around $19-20. Don't quote me, it could change. But all you have to do is go to your Shopify store, go to the app section, and type in Chatra, Chatra, and that will pop up, and all of the pricing and information will come up as well. Now, another thing that you do want to look for is an automated chat, so like chat bots. There's a lot of different ads going around right now to add a chat bot to your website. And so if you've been wondering, like, hey, what is a chat bot? Then I'm going to explain it to you. So you do have an option to add like a chat feature, and pretty much the chat feature is a small circle or like a square at the bottom of your screen, where your customers can go ahead and pull it up and live chat you. But then you also have the bot application, and the bot application sends automated chats to your customers depending on the page that they're on, depending on what they're doing, depending on if they're a frequent visitor, or what they're doing at that time. And I really like that. If you're looking for a good automated chat bot, I would go with Tidio or Tidio. It's Tidio. And this is another service or feature that's offered with Shopify and their Shopify App Store currently. Now, this is not free either, but this gives you not only a notification every time someone goes to your website. However, with this notification, it doesn't tell you on your phone where they're coming from. It just will alert you and say you have a visitor or something along those lines, but it doesn't show exactly where that visitor is coming from on your smartphone device. However, it does send automated messages to your customers. So say a customer is on a page and they're on your shop page, looking at different products. The chat bot is designed to pop up and say, hey, how are you today? Is there anything I can help you with? And so that kind of prompts the conversation so that you don't have to necessarily write that out every time. And that allows your customers to be able to write in and you to be able to engage with them. Also, say someone has gone to your website and they're browsing and they've been on this page, but then they left and they came back. The chatbot may automatically say, hey, before you leave this page, are you sure there's nothing else I can help with? And so you can kind of customize it and design the automated messages to appear how you want them to appear. But this is a great way, a great tool to be able to engage with your customers and kind of secure the sales right there on the spot. A lot of times people don't complete the purchase because they have questions, or they don't complete the purchase because they don't really, know how to. And so instead of sending an email or calling, having that chat feature right there on the same page that they're looking at and being able to communicate with them, either walking them through how to get through the checkout process or explaining to them the difference between the two textures that they're interested in, or even offering a discount if you wanted to, explaining how to enroll in your mailing list or sign up for your mailing list or anything like that. You can do that in live time through the automated chat bot feature. And so that is another way, like I said, to kind of engage with your customers and to drive the progress forward for your business. A lot of store owners use different apps to help their businesses. Now, with the apps, you don't have to keep an app on your account for an extended amount of time if you choose not to. You'll even notice with my online store, sometimes I have the chat feature available, sometimes I don't. It just depends on the traffic that I'm receiving that month. It depends on if I'm available that month, as far as available to reply back immediately. Also, you do have the option with the Tidio app to go ahead and choose to show that you're available or show that you're offline. And that's very important. You do want to make sure that if you are going into a meeting, or if you're going into work or going into school or going someplace where you're not going to have service, that you select offline so that customers don't go to your website and start chatting with you and nothing comes back. But with the automated bot, it also gives you options to kind of program the messages. So for example, if someone sent you a message and asked a question and you didn't reply immediately, it'll say something like, please wait, or we're assisting other customers, will be with you in a moment. And so, that's a pretty good feature as well. But I like the fact that you can definitely engage with your customers on the spot. And I like the fact that you have the option to customize what app you want to use. So if you're at a point in your business where you're like, I just really want to get an idea of how many visitors are visiting my website per day, then you can go ahead and sign up for an app that shows that, a chat app that shows that. Or if you're in the point where you're like, I kind of want to know where my visitors are coming from as well, you can sign up for a chat app that allows that. Now, there are also other chat apps that are free, and I'm going to be getting into that later on in the video. But I also want to talk about the amount of sessions, so frequent visitors. So there's also applications, I believe Tidio, hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, but I believe that application gives you the option to also see how many times a customer has visited your website. And that's really good too, because you can kind of get an idea of who's looking at what pages and how frequently they're visiting your site. So you can know if someone's really, really interested in a product and be able to send them an email, letting them know what payment options you offer, letting them know when your next discount is going to be, letting them know some of the benefits and perks as to why they should purchase this texture to go ahead and secure the sale. And so that's really helpful. I do like being able to see the frequent visitor alert just coming from your phone. Now, a lot of this information, like I mentioned before, is going to be on the analytics of your website. So you definitely can find a lot of this information through Shopify. I mean, they have the abandoned cart emails. I don't think that you can find out how many times a certain customer has visited your website unless they make an order. If they make an order, then you'll be able to see how many times they visited your website before they ordered. However, if you do want to just kind of get an idea for a certain customer and their kind of shopping patterns and what they're interested in, then you can definitely install that app to kind of guide you and give you more insight and a better opportunity to help your customers close the sale and get what they came to the website to get. Also, the Tidio app does also let you know what page your customer is on. We kind of went over that when I talked about the chat bot. It will send an automated message based on the page that they're on. So if someone is constantly going to this page for, straight textures, then you have an idea of what that person is searching for, and you have a better chance of actually offering, the product to them in a way that's going to secure the sale, because you're not going in it blind. You have a little bit of prior knowledge in order to help aid the conversation. And then also the last really, I'm talking about really it's going to be 3 apps during this video. So we have the Chatra, the Tidio or Tidio, and then also I'm going to be talking about the Shopify chat. But through the Tidio or Tidio app, you can also connect different agents. So you can decide if you want multiple people working on the chat at that time. So say it's you and your business partner, you can both download the apps and both have access to chat with different customers and join the conversation. So even if someone else is already chatting and they're like, hey, I don't know the answer to this question, can you maybe hop in the chat? You can join the chat and start chatting along with your teammate as well, or with your business partner, but you can both help to assist the customer. And I really like that feature too. Now with Shopify chat, that's what I currently have active on my website. It is free. I don't believe that you have an option to send any automated chats. I don't think they have any chat bots. If they do, I didn't see it, but it's still a really good feature and it's completely free. It gives you the option to go ahead and chat with your customers. You can also link your Facebook information to your chat so that you can get any of your messenger messages sent to that chat as well. And it comes to your phone, and it's kind of the same concept. You go ahead and you're able to live chat with your customers. I don't think, though, like I mentioned, that it has any automated messages as far as, hey, before you leave this page, can I help you with anything else or anything like that. I do know if you go to the website, or if you go to my website and you choose to go ahead and start a chat with me, then it does say, hi, how can I help you? Something like that. But I don't think that as many features come with the Shopify chat as they do with the Tidio or Chatra app. I could be wrong, but I'm just going off of what I've used and what I've seen thus far. So I just wanted to kind of make this video to let you know some of the apps that are out there and some of the benefits that come along with not only having Shopify, but also looking at some of the apps that Shopify offers to really enhance your customer's experience. So if you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.